theatricality and deception. Powerful agents to the uninitiated, but we are initiated.
Get what you fucking deserve! Get what you fucking deserve!
What's going on, guys? GMB back with another video. Shout out to all the new subscribers, man. I appreciate your support. Salute to all the grown men out there handling their motherfucking business. And as you fellas can very well see, this is yet again another Hard Hat Chronicle. I hope you fellas are continuing to take care of yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. Check this out, fellas. Here is a clear-cut sign of why I tell you guys to focus on yourself. Focus on your purpose, focus on your vision. Don't get caught up in trying to be what people would call a quote-unquote good man. You should be a masculine man. You should stay centered. You should stay grounded. You should stand on your square. Many of these modern females' behavior is on full display. And they show you this through social media. They actually show you this on other platforms, on YouTube. The dysfunction, the entitlements. It's almost like a mental disorder, to be honest. Here you have a female whose man tried to surprise her with a birthday party at Applebee's, and she got pissed off about it. I'm sure she was looking forward to, her girls' trips and her flights, some expensive jewelry or some designer purses or some bullshit like that. You can look at this female and tell what type of female she is. Brothers, many of these modern women think they're better than you. They view you nothing more than a tool to a better life. They only look at you as a financial resource. That is it, nothing more. You can tell how this broad ran up in this man's face. She physically assaulted him and, stood up on the chair, stood over him because she thinks she's better than you. That is your queen. You are beneath her. You are supposed to bow down and kiss her feet. Now, even after physically assaulting this man on camera, if he would have jackknife powerbombed her ass off of that chair, he would have went to jail. He would have probably lost his career, ruined his reputation and everything. This is why it's important, brothers, no matter how physically attractive you think this woman is, do not deal with her if she has this modern strag mentality. These broads will cost you everything, even including your life. Many brothers have lost their lives dealing with these type of women, having children, procreating with these type of women. And then when they deal with the next simp, he's ready to die for that vag. Brothers, don't deal with these type of women, man. I implore you. Because at the end of the day, she doesn't respect you. All these women run around and say that they don't need a man. They don't want a man. Many guys put up with this type of disrespect. Unfortunately, because they really don't respect themselves. They actually put that woman on a pedestal. And this fuels entitlement. This fuels the delusion that she has. The thing is about it, you have been conditioned to believe that the woman is better than you. You have been conditioned to believe, to worship the vag. You've been conditioned to pedestalize women. So she already believes that she's better than you, and you're treating her like she's better than you. This is why when you ask women, you know, who are the prize, they're gonna always say themselves. They're always, and when you turn around and ask them, you know, what do they contribute to the table? What makes them the prize? They will just simply say themselves. I am the table, all this sort of bullshit. They can never give you a logical explanation or give you anything tangible that they contribute to a man's program. I often tell you brothers that if you're dealing with a woman, she should be your biggest fan. That way, she's on your program. A woman who is not your fan is not fully invested in your program. I'm just being honest with you. So I encourage brothers to not deal with women like this. Distance yourself from modern strags like this. The behavior is only going to get worse because no one is holding them accountable. And other women see this type of behavior and say, well, not all, but you never see women calling this behavior out because of that hive mindset. The vast majority of them do behave like this in modern times. You know? They have so many suitors, so many men that's trying to, you know, get in between their thighs, and it actually fuels their ego. They don't equate their value to anything sustainable. They equate their value to how many simps are trying to get in between those thighs. They think that vag gives them power over most men. And in most cases it does. A lot of men are controlled by the vag. Their insatiable appetite for a fat ass and a wet vag. This is why it's important to focus on yourself, gentlemen. Do the things that you need to do that's necessary for yourself. If you're out this bitch building on yourself daily, hourly, always doing things that's going to benefit you long term, you won't really have a problem with women, because at the end of the day, you've set a standard of the type of women you're going to deal with. A lot of you guys simply want that eye candy. And that eye candy is always going to be a bunch of motherfucking headaches. A lot of you brothers upgrade these women's lives. These women don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out, but you will help them through school. You will help them get their credit straight. You will help raise another man's bastard offspring, only for once she get on her feet for her to turn around and says that she's better than you. And she's going to look to monkey branch to an upgrade. A lot of brothers face this unknowingly because they have been conditioned to believe that a woman is incapable of doing anything wrong. There lies a problem, gentlemen. None of us are perfect, especially women. We see a lot of dysfunctional behavior amongst men, but it's basically because they have been conditioned by women to be subservient to women. You're nothing more than a financial asset. And the more these bras get to the bag, the more they tell you that they don't want you and they don't need you. Brothers need to know who their enemy is. And many of these women are the enemy of masculinity. You can tell how they celebrate homosexuality, how they love that gay friend. They support homosexuality than they do masculinity. And there lies the problem as well, gentlemen. You have to know who you're dealing with. Otherwise, you are undoubtedly going to fail with every woman you interact with, because you haven't set a standard up to the type of woman that you're going to deal with. And until that happens, until you focus on yourself, until you realize that you are the prize, until you learn your self-worth, until you respect yourself a whole lot more, you're going to continue to suffer. Do you feel me? And that's all I wanted to say in this video, guys. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Click that notification bell at the bottom, and I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace. I'm out of here.